Hmm.
Hello, welcome again to another episode of Story Podcast. I am your host, Kim. Tonight we have JAZI Vlog. So he is Japheth, Japheth Suarez. So he's my friend, my dear friend. We were both in the same college, almost the same course, right? We were even classmates. So happy to have you on.
Happy to have you too, mate.
All right. First of all, I'd like to know how are you? I mean, how are things going on your end? How are you thriving in
Well,
this situation?
today is a very hard, very complicated situation because today we have a pandemic. We can't go outdoors doing stuffs normally. And today, basically, I'm a vlogger and a photographer. I rather have problems with my daily routines. And in fact, today I only got two clients this year for January until January to February at this moment. So
Oh,
this pandemic really hit hard on me because number one, last 4 years in my photography skills, I have very normal clients between 2 to 30 each year. So today it's quite rough because during this pandemic, I can only cater like 10 clients per year. And that's the very big struggle. Well, we have to improvise. So I did what others cannot, do some content blogging. Yeah. And well, it's a fresh start. Somehow I gained a lot of subscribers today and a lot of views, but it's not enough to build a good empire of content creators. Like some people there who are already famous, like PewDiePie. Yeah, some content creators like that.
all
And
right.
well, the pressure is going on. And well, lately I got a big hit because I was featured in a local news, which is Radio Bandera Iloilo, and well, it's a best start to gain some, you know, gain famous.
Okay, that's amazing. That's quite an introduction. So what you basically do is, sorry. What basically what you do is you're doing photography, and then, during this pandemic, you decided to improvise and innovate by doing content with your girlfriend. So that's really an amazing pivot there. And I've seen your success, your incremental success. So I want to congratulate you with that. That's really
Thank you
cool.
so much.
Awesome. Now, in this case, I wanna know about your daily life. Like, describe a day in your life. Like, what do you do on a daily basis?
Eat, sleep, repeat joke. All right. When I wake up in the morning, it's the best way to have a good hot cup of coffee. And after that, I already gave a to-do list, which in fact is in my notebook. And I start the day off with some pictures, some videos, some vlogs, short vlogs to start that. And well, it's not that really that fast that when you upload something, it gains a lot of views, a lot of likes and comments. Practically, the reality is not all things will go in your way. So you
Mm.
have to do the process so that you can improve. Well, some content creators experience that also. Some of them also got a lot of views when were still doing their vlogs like 13 years ago, like some of them 13 years, some of them are 20 years in fact. And well, during my time I only experienced this many times, so it's quite normal in my daily life. Well, I could still manage everything. I could still manage my time. I could still manage my household chores. And sometimes I can uh, I can do things on a practical day. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. You know what? One of the things I hate the most is doing household chores. So I really salute you for doing that. Okay, and also
Oh
we can't pretty much start our day without drinking coffee. I'm a coffee person. I've been I've been doing that kind of routine since when I first started my work, right? So
yeah.
you know, I think it's part of many people's lives, drinking coffee, and also, when you mentioned about not having a lot of views and not having a lot of subscribers or likes or those kinds of scenarios, it can really be devastating. Personally, it got to me as well, right?
Hmm.
Going through that
Yep.
process, and I still do sometimes, right? And that is something that's something that is something that's really hard to overcome in itself. So that's really cool that you got over it and you're doing that process despite of those setbacks and all those you know uh low social media counts, because after all that's not what truly matters. For me it's not uh, just doing what you're doing or doing what you love to do or what you like to do. That's what really matters the most, right?
Mhm.
So what inspired you to make content? So we'll dive a little bit deeper into your origin story. So what was the start of your vlog? What inspired you to make content?
Well, before, when I was a college student, by the way, I really admire people who do vlogs quite confidently, and somehow they quite execute it so thoroughly. I said to myself, I should do that also. Yet don't have the confidence yet because I was a freshman back then. A lot of things happened between, well, classmates actually. So a lot of things happened to us
Yeah,
since then. We, you know, the a lot of holes, a lot of flaws, a lot of things that we just can't remember anymore.
yeah,
But the only thing is, um, as an individual, we need to improve every day. Is that right?
yeah. That's
As an
right.
individual, yeah,
Okay.
we should improve every day. To me, well, this content, this vlog that I'm doing. Oh yeah, shout out to JAZI Vlog also. Okay, back to our topic. So when doing vlogs, at first I didn't have any script actually. I just do it. Like I just don't have any reactions, any doubts. I just say, "Hi, hello, this is Jab and welcome to my blog." Like that. But today, I keep improving by doing some preparation. That's what you want to do. Prepare before the camera starts recording. Because number one, I hate I hate doing 2 to 3 to 5 takes, and that's why I just need to improve. I just need to really improve because I get tired of taking, because Just me an example. Just an example. When you do one take, you get so excited, right? You're excited, like you're so happy. Your actions go, like this, like that. But when it comes to the fifth and the fifth and the sixth, you you gain a lot of stress because you can't be more confident like the others. So that is the biggest challenge for me. And yet, today I am speaking to you right now confidently. And well, in my vlogs, I tend to hold back some of the words that I don't want to say, because in a content you need to be more a little bit friendly. Friendly, that's the word, friendly. And well, when in today's content, my vlogs are very specific. It's because our vlogs are uh the word is jazzy vlog. So the content is all about jazzy vlog, me and my girlfriend. So the meaning of jazzy vlog is me, Jazzy Japheth, and Z is for Zilla. So that is why it's called jazzy vlog. So we do a lot of contents. We do cosplay, workouts, travel. That is our favorite vids, and also food. We also do that. So the hard thing is that during this pandemic, Jazzy Vlog cannot do such things like travel sometimes within Iloilo City only. But with regards to um, let's say Bacolod, maybe some of the other regions like maybe Boracay, it's
Mm.
kind of like a hard hard decision to make as a vlogger. So since it's Jazzy Vlog, we can do things everything. So that is the good way to start a content which is generally good for the public. That's right. And then, well, we didn't really expect anything. We just upload until somehow some, maybe one, maybe two or three, maybe some will notice your content, and then let's see what the magic happens after that. Correct?
Yeah, no,
It's not.
I'll agree. I definitely agree with that. You know, I think that's really what made these popular content creators explode. Is they just keep on doing them consistently. No matter what scenarios or
Yeah,
no matter what
yeah.
kind of
Because
situations they are in, they
yeah,
just keep on doing and
because
doing and doing and repeating, right?
yeah,
So that's impressive.
it's
That
because every content creator is not an easy job. Is it practically takes time. Like for some, they already uploaded their vids like 20 years ago. Some of them are already 30 years ago, and yet after like let's say from 2012 and 2021 today,
yeah.
well, they kind of rise up to the top after that. It's because it's the consistency. It's the consistency, and what they say is the very common word of all: don't give up, right? Don't give up, even though that word is so obsolete.
Yeah, it's so cliche, right? It's that particular word is so cliche. You know,
Uh-huh.
don't give up. Don't just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
It's such a cliche word, but once you're on the process, you will definitely see the meaning behind that particular word. So yeah, great.
Yeah,
And
it's not.
I'm so happy about the your niche. You pick travel, the cosplays, you really had that specific niche. So, um so kindly share about some of the fun moments when you do it. Like what was the most fun part of doing those vlogs?
Is when, let me give an example. I was doing a paint job, which is I was painting a guitar, and that was the most biggest thing that I did. I made a Galaxy guitar from scratch,
Oh God.
a Galaxy theme guitar. That was my first. And the second would be the follow up, which is another follow up, which is another follow up. So every content that I made is from scratch. And every content is not that good at first. But once it's not about actually it's not about the quality, it's about the content, right? It's about the content, not the quality. It's because from my point of view, as I scroll all the YouTube sensational Filipinos out there, they have a great views and comments and a lot of maybe some of the negative stuff. But as you go further and further, you might say, "Whoa, come on, what just happened? I just rise up like that." Just like, oh my god, thanks. Like you never expect everything, but yeah, it is there. It is already there. So
Okay. Yeah. That's super awesome. You know, that's what I noticed with many other streamers or YouTube vloggers or content, many other content creators. You know, I'm gonna go back with the consistency part. You know, they just keep on doing it until they one day they got that moment where they became viral, and then boom. Wait,
boom,
what? That's it, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and well, even though it really is, I can't say the word, but it really disappoints you. But it takes time. That's the reality. It takes really, really a hard time. And the results, yeah, do not expect the results. You someone or someday you'll see it. You'll just see it.
Yeah, indeed. That's correct. You had a lot of correct things that you mentioned throughout our conversation. So that's really fantastic. Now, I want to know this time, since you shared about your fun moments, you have this really amazing guitar, Galaxy guitar that you painted, right? So, what was the process of doing that? I mean, what was the process of you doing that guitar, doing you painting that particular uh, work, or how hard did it, like how long did it took for you to make that particular piece?
Well, basically, when I edited my videos, it only took 3 minutes. It's because there were such cliches, and some of them are my bloopers. But the process of it was, it took like 14 days. That will be 2 weeks.
Ooh.
14 days because the process was scratching, cleaning, and also another scratching, cleaning, and then you have to paint the guitar with the primer colors, and then add the real colors that you desire, and then you have to add another design just to make it more galaxy. And well, I did some research of how to make a galaxy color, so it really improved overall. And I added some glitter because glitter is the best example of a star, which is I spread all of it like
Mhm.
a glazed donut.
I like
And
that
well,
glazed donut. All right.
and then I coated it up with some clear paint. After that, I dried it out for 3 days, and that will be the equivalent of 2 weeks. After that, I seen the results, and it was a good shot for my first time, and that was my first time. That was the first time that I
Yeah.
did, and the last thing that I will do.
Oh my god. Okay. And not to mention the editing, because I can really guarantee that video editing is quite tedious. I tried doing
Yeah.
it. I've been doing it for quite a while now, and just a 3 minute video, just doing this highlights and then posting them on various social media platforms. It's really taking me a
Yep.
lot of time.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
Probably
Another advice actually, if you have multiple accounts, social media accounts, especially one of those trending accounts that you mentioned sometimes and the more famous ones, uh, my advice, if you want to put a password, just put one password for all accounts so that you won't have to be more like, oh, one time I was making a email account, which is the password was guaranteed to have a different password. So the only problem is that I couldn't remember that password. So the only thing that pops in my mind is that I'm not gonna do this again. Is because all my social media accounts are not each and every one of them. I'm not actually one password. There are multiple passwords. So today I deconstructed all of it. I deactivated some of the accounts and made another account, which is all of them changed into one password. And that's why I can upload it and easily, like, for example, if you don't have your laptop with you or somehow your cell phone and you need something to upload, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Because here in the Philippines, we use internet cafes, right? So be resourceful with that and be intelligent. Intelligent that you could use your skills and also wisely use your skills.
uh, that's a pretty good suggestion, right? Uh, but I think that all comes down to preference as well. There are people who would have the, you know, one password for all of their accounts, and for some people, they would prefer having that account or probably one account that will let them have other passwords for other accounts, right? They would store their password there, and then that will
There
be
are
used
many
to log in.
cases.
Yeah.
There are also many cases that an account is not actually compatible because some accounts uh, require a password like this, and then another account requires a password like this. When you copy paste another password within another password, it tends to say this password has been now taken. So if it's now taken, you just add some keywords there that symbolizes that you know what will happen, right? That is the most easiest part of all. Just add something like add a number that is an add number
A
or
symbol.
somehow a symbol that is close to your keypad that will say, okay, that's the password. And I will remember that forever like that. That's why some social media accounts are deactivated and some of them are already hacked. It's because their passwords are like complex and mine actually today is now really I have a good day up ahead of me because of that, because you can monitor every password you have. If you don't remember this, you just add the keyword that you remember like last time and then boom, password. you are now you are now good to go.
Okay. Yeah. That's a really good suggestion. That's quite the effort. You know, that's what I do sometimes. For some passwords, I would put a period or a dot or any kind of symbol just to have
Or
a
any
little bit
kind
of
of symbol,
difference. Yeah.
or any kind of symbol that really close to your word. Like for example, A B C D. What's the next E, right? Or the
Mhm.
other is F, G. Like, do not complicate yourself. Just keep it simple.
All right, there we go. So we have some advice for having passwords. All right. Awesome. Wow. Like not a lot of people share this for sure. So great, I really admire for doing that. Also, now that we shared our, some of your fun moments and also some of your struggles probably. All right. Maybe let's go a little bit deeper into that as well. What was your biggest struggle as a blogger, as a vlogger rather?
The greatest problem for me is that I don't have the right amount of equipment. For example, I only have one app, and that app is a secret. Okay, so in that app, I use it every day, and it's not even a PC app, it's a cell phone app. I use it every day. I use it when I edit videos. So the only thing that really bothers me is that I don't have uh any awesome gadgets or any awesome upgrades in my system right now. So I just use the simplicity of using an app, which is I already used it for like 5 or 6 years already. And
Cool.
you know, did you know not all apps are important. And even though the apps is really good with their own transitions, some of their filters, some of their own what's the word? Some of their own special features.
Hmm.
But for me, if you don't, if you're really good at it, that's good. That's good. But if you're really But if you really focus on small things and then you jump into big things after that, well, that's a very good thing. And that's a very good up step for every individual who is engaging in vlogging and editing. And I'm the only one who edits videos. And that's why as a, s- as a person and as a vlogger, I really struggle a lot. I don't I really I what am I saying? I do pictures on my own. I take pictures on my own. I do videos on my own. I upload pictures on my own. I do everything on my own. Even though I have a girlfriend, I still do on my own. And that's the hardest part because even though a person can do many things, even though you are a very smart person, even though you have everything in you, but without the support of everyone, there is no progress. There will only be disappointment after that. So for me, that was the greatest disappointment that I encountered. After that, I have to move on. I have to teach my girlfriend. So I so I made a plan. I changed everything. I educated my girlfriend with my own field. I taught her everything that she needs to know. Even though she may be a small fry right now, but in
No,
time she
she's
could
not.
develop a lot.
No, 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 she's not. I can
Yeah.
tell that. She's doing a lot of improvement. She's doing her effort. So I would say otherwise that she's not a small fry. Rather, she's on that step of improvement. Going through that progress as well. Going
You
to
may be right.
yeah.
You may be right on that. But basically, before, she's really having a hard time coping up with me because, you know, overloaded information. That's why I
Mhm.
call it a small fry because I loaded her up with such information that
I
her
see.
brain is already fried.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
All
that's
right.
why,
Okay.
and today, she is doing the best she can. And
Here.
everything that I need to know now is easy for her. So she is now capable of doing things, even though I am quite busy with my own. And yeah,
Okay.
and
Yep. I would also go back to what you mentioned about you doing everything by yourself. So I can relate to that situation. Now, me, right? I'm doing this podcast. I'm doing this content all across social media platforms. You know, I do the editing, I do the content creation, I do the you know, it's I'm a one man team. I'm a one man team.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
We're a one man team.
Yep. So I
But today
can
I'm not.
totally relate. I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the biggest struggles, and also probably the lack of support from somebody who for example, your friends, the disappointments as you mentioned, right? It's really hard to take, right? So
You know, the reality is your friends are just there. The only thing is if you do engage something like um doing something good so that you could improve, sometimes not again,
mhm,
again, sometimes it's not the things that will go on your own way. And that's the hardest part, even for me.
yep,
So today I got a really good I got a really good blessing for that
yeah,
because I just really surprised of what my output have been have been have been productive, and I hope someday it will rise above.
yeah.
I hope.
So I see that you're getting the fruits of your labor now. There's quite a bit of
Yeah,
you're getting the result, you're getting the reward of it, right? So
yeah, they're getting the attention actually.
amazing, cool. Okay, so now, what's your message? I think you already gave a lot of message to our people, to our listeners right here for Astoria. But I want to know
Yeah,
about your probably your best piece of advice, or your message to aspiring vloggers, for example, who want to start trying um YouTube, or probably doing TikTok.
don't give up. But no, no, seriously, guys. Even though it's so cliche, just follow the process that you don't give up, right? Don't give up.
Yep,
But to be more in depth, um, start out start out at the very simple, at the very basic of everything, and then don't expect don't expect everything. Um, just be consistent. Believe that everything will be not going in your own way. It's, I'm just saying like a negative person right now, but that's the reality. It's because it's really the reality. You can't go things on your own way.
yep.
So you just need to be more what's the word?
The
To be
odds are stacked against you, right? The odds are
yeah, the
stacked against you.
odds.
So you have to,
That's the challenges.
yes, you have to go on no matter what, right?
Yep.
So,
No matter what, you have to stand on your own ground.
all
Even then,
right,
even though everybody will step on you, you have to stand on your own ground.
correct,
It's
indeed.
because it's because not everybody will be well, everybody will satisfy, but some don't satisfy. Remember, everybody doesn't like you, but they're watching you. They're watching you is because if you rise above, they will say things good. But if you fall, things will not be expected in your own. So
Well,
be,
mm,
yeah. So be more careful. Yeah.
interesting, because you know, the reality of this situation is, you know, yes, they're watching you. If they see you rise up, then great. Then if you know, they'll mock you if you go down, or whatever.
Yeah.
But
That's
I think one more thing that I can probably add to, it's okay to have those, people mocking you or whatever. Um,
mhm.
it's gonna be your, it's gonna be your strength. You can prove them. After you fall, you can actually rise up like a fucking phoenix, fucking phoenix, right? So it's
Right.
it's 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 super, when you see them, when you see yourself rise up again, you can just take a look at them and say, whoa.
Let me correct on
Whoa.
that. Let me correct on that. Even though you rise again, there are still people who don't want you to go there. And
Right.
that's the reality. That's the true reality. Even though you rise up and then you fall and then you rise up again, people will still be watching you.
Yep.
And the only thing that you would do so that you can never be with them is that you need to be rise up. You need to rise up so that when they say things down to you, just look at it. They're still down and you are there.
Need.
So what's the difference, right? See the difference, right?
uh, okay.
It's not
Okay.
a revenge. It's not really a revenge type, but it's really a compliment to those who are. Remember, some cases reportedly that not all, like for example, some contents are being, you know, being deactivated by YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's because some of the contents reported it. All right,
All right.
some of the
I
contents,
see. Mm-hmm.
some of the contents have reported it, and the one who made the vlogs, I really admire that vlog of a person, is because it's a mukbang. It's a mukbang. I'm not gonna tag his name, but he does that. He does that. There's also a case that his account was, I think, hacked
Mm-hmm.
and or reported, and
Gosh.
YouTube deactivated it so that it will be the downfall, guys. Listen very carefully. Be cautious. Be cautious.
And I think
It's
that's
because,
and I think all comes down on how you react to the situation as well, right? So for
yep,
example, if YouTube bans you, or they disable your content, what you're gonna do afterwards, that's what really matters more. How do you rise up again from
it's
those
because
people?
it's because we have our own classes. That vlogger, by the way, is one of the low class, and yet he has a big reviews and big comments and a lot of subscribers. So in my case, I may be a middle class, even though, like for example, if I were be the one who has a case like him, I would be mad also, but at the same time I could still gain back all of the things, right? It's because I'm not a type of person who is gonna be like, I'm gonna be like disappointed in everything.
Mm,
But to them, the ones who are gaining income, like that's the only thing that will gain them some of their own income. Well, that's really a challenging thing to do. The
okay.
most challenging experience that will they will have. So guys, again, be cautious. Be cautious because not everyone, again, not everyone will satisfy everything. They
Correct.
are still watching you,
Mhm.
waiting. They're like, you're like waiting to be the prey.
Oh my god.
That's all.
So
That's all.
I think we pretty went far with that. Wow. Like we have a
Yeah.
ton of
But I'm just
meaningful
saying some
discussion.
facts.
Yep.
That's
Indeed.
really the facts.
I agree. I agree. Those are facts. You really can't avoid those situations. So yeah, I can definitely relate to that for sure. Okay, so one more thing
Hopefully,
before we
well,
end.
I hope just hopefully will not we will not encounter that case. Even though we only start small, right? The two of us start really small, but hopefully we don't have that same incident that would happen to us. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yep. All right. And one more thing before we end this podcast, this episode. Where should we follow you on social media?
Right. Just follow Jazzy Vlog. It's
All right,
our
Jazzy
on
Vlogs.
Facebook and in YouTube, Jazzy Vlog. See, I told you, it's very effective.
Yep.
One account, one meaning, one all.
All right. So Jazzy Vlogs on YouTube and Facebook. Instagram? Do
Uh-huh.
you have Instagram?
And yes,
Okay.
Jazzy Vlog again.
All right. Same handles for both. Not just both, but all of those.
All of
Uh,
those.
yeah, all of those social media accounts. So
Ah.
Jazzy Vlogs.
And also follow our travel travel account, which is Let's Go. We are a collaboration with Let's Go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's go. All right, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate your time, Japheth. It was a fun experience. It's really memorable. Like we have a lot of issues tackled, right? We're kind of sort of on and offs and two sides of whatever.
Yeah.
It's really great. Yep. So yeah, thank you, and you hope you have enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah.
Yep. You too, Mike.
All right, mate. All right. See ya.
Yeah.